Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another reading vlog. So, I'm at my friend's house and the only thing I have with me is my Kindle, and my Kindle Unlimited subscription expires in like a couple of days. So I need to get reading the books on my Kindle. And I also need to get reading my April TBR because it's currently the 20th of April and I haven't read a single book of my April TBR yet, which is a bit crazy. So we need to get reading, and yeah, the sun is shining and I'm just loving it. I'm not going outside because it's very windy, but the sun is shining and I appreciate it from the inside. And yeah, okay, so books I'm currently reading. Okay, wait. Wait. So I've got my Kindle with me and I've also got audiobooks on my phone, right? So I've been using BorrowBox, which is like linked to my library, and I've been reserving books through their audiobooks. And then I've also been listening to audiobooks on Spotify, but there's like a limit on how much you can listen to, like a certain number of hours each month. So I haven't been on that since last month, but it's like updated and I've got hours again, so we might go on there. And then I've also downloaded Audible, and honestly, I knew Audible existed for like years and years, and every time I was like, no, I don't need that. Like, what's the point of that? What's the point? Well, now I'm into audiobooks and now I've got Audible. Also, there was like a discount on it to like 99p for 3 months, I think. So I'm here for it. And yeah, okay, update over. Let me go through the books I'm currently reading. So on my Kindle, I got Keeping 13, and I am 89% of the way through. So I'm nearly finished basically, and honestly, I kind of can't wait for the end now. I think, right, Binding 13 was a great book. This is the second book in the series, and it follows the same couple from the first book. So that was a bit strange to begin with because usually one couple is one book and then the next book is another couple. But with the way the first book ended, going straight into the second book and like following the same storyline was fine. But then when the drama died down, it was kind of boring, I'm not gonna lie. And then suddenly the drama picked up again, and then I was really into it, but now it's like being resolved, died down, and now it just feels like an epilogue, and we've still got like 11% left of the book, so I really don't know what's gonna happen. I am also hoping for like a setup for the couple that comes in book 3 and 4, because like the characters have been introduced since the first book and like they've been around, but I don't really care for them. Like, I don't want to say names because I don't want to spoil anything, but there's another character who I really care for, and from the very beginning I wanted his book next, and his book only just came out, so that's gonna be in my new releases video, one of my new releases videos. But yeah, I have to read these other books first with this other couple, and yeah, that's it. I'm just a bit pissed about that. So yeah, in this last few pages, I just really hope we get a good setup for the next book, so I'm like a bit more excited or something, because right now I'm just not feeling it. And then on Audible, I've been listening to The Things We Leave Unfinished. Is that what it's called? It's one of my April TBR books. But the thing is, so far with audiobooks, I've been really lucky and good because all of them just got me more and more into it because the voices were just like so good and they told the story so well. And then this book, I don't like the person who's narrating it. I mean, not the person, the voice of the person. It just makes me cringe and I'm very sorry. I don't mean that in like a very bad way. I'm sure lots of people enjoy that voice. But for me, it's just not clicking and I've been putting it off. Like I've been like pushing through listening to it and then I like keep putting it off because I don't want to hear that voice again. So I think with that one, I'm just gonna read like the actual physical copy of the book because I do have it. And I also feel like I'm gonna get through it faster if I read the physical copy. So we're leaving that there. And also on Audible, I've been listening to The Teacher by Frida McFadden. Biden and Keeping 13, that was Chloe Walsh. And I don't know who the author is for the second book I was talking about. Yeah, so The Teacher by Frida McFadden. So this is apparently a somewhat new release. I really don't know when it came out. I've been seeing it in a lot of places for a while now. And as I've said in one of my other videos, I've always had a thing for teachers. So this book, The Teacher, it obviously caught my attention. And I did not read like the blurb or anything, and then I just started listening to it, and now I'm nearly halfway through, and I want to keep going because it's so good, and I love the voice actors for this one, so let's just keep going. Lastly, on my library app, I have As Good as Dead by Holly Jackson. It's the second book in the Good Girl's Guide to Murder series, and I've read the first book like years and years ago. And I've got the second and third book, like physical copies, and I put the second book on my April TBR. And I haven't even started reading any of that yet. So yeah, that's on there too. Just some possible books for this video. Yeah, I don't know how long I'm gonna film. I don't have like, it's not like a 24-hour reading vlog. I don't have like a set hours I want to read. I was just like, might as well give my thoughts as I read and just read some books because I've not been doing like proper monthly wrap-ups. So it's just been like choosing my TBR and that's it. Yeah. Yeah, that's where we are. So let me finish Keeping 13 and I'll let you know how it goes. Oh my gosh, okay. Oh, why is this so bright? Or is it my hair? I went more blonde, by the way. I don't know if you guys can notice. Anyway, sorry. I finished Keeping 13 and the ending was what I wanted. Like this setup for the next book. It's what I wanted, it's what I needed, and I'm here for it. I don't know what to read right now. I kind of want to carry on this series, but it's not on Kindle Unlimited, not that I'll have it for long anyway. And I don't own like the third and fourth book. So I thought about buying it. Oof. $5.99 for a Kindle copy. No. That's a bit much, not gonna lie. $5.99. Ooh. How much was Keeping 13? I actually can't remember, but $5.99. That's a bit much for me, I think. So we're gonna put that on a hold. I think we're gonna move on to Hopeless by Elsie Silver because I have it on my Kindle and it's also on my April TBR. So we're gonna just get into it. Also, there's a new Elsie Silver book that came out, Well Love, which is like not set in the Chestnut Spring series. Like, it's not part of the Chestnut Spring series, but it's set in the same universe, and like there's links between characters. So I just want to finish the Chestnut Spring series before I get into Wild Love, because I don't want any, like spoilers. I just want to go in order, basically. So I need to read Hopeless to be able to read Wild Love. And a lot of people have said really good things about Wild Love and the tropes in it. I am here for it. So I really want to read it. But that means I need to read Hopeless first. But this one has a fake engagement, and I'm just here for it. I'm here for it. So let's go. Here we go. If we ever get to the start. Here we go. Oh my god, guys, I was just updating my like Goodreads and Storygraph, and with Keeping 13, we're up to 50 books this year. I've read 50 books and it's only April. What the actual yeah, so the 100 book challenge is going well. Hopefully we can keep it up and not end up in like a massive reading slump. Hello, second day of the reading vlog. I have officially finished The Teacher by Freida McFadden, the audiobook I was listening to. And oh my god, it was good. It was very good. I nearly gave it 5 stars, but then last minute I was like, no, it was 4 stars. So yeah, it was so good though. And like the ending was so good. But like there was a bit at the end where I was just like, oh my god, I knew this was coming. But then the way it came, it didn't really add up, and I'm not sure, but it was a very good ending and very good story in general. Definitely recommend. And I can't wait to read more of Freida McFadden's books, because I've read 3 of hers so far. Yeah, this was my first one, because I read The Housemaid and The Housemaid's Secret, and then I've read The Teacher now. And I've got the 3rd Housemaid book, The Housemaid is Watching, pre-ordered. That's coming in June, I think, so can't wait for that. But there's also these bunch of other books that she has like already come out with throughout the years, and I just want to read all of them because it's just been really good so far. And yeah, as much as I was like guessing things, I did not guess like the final thing. It happens like that all the time with Freida McFadden's books, like the ones I've read so far. Like, I have an idea where it's going, and when we get there, it's just like, okay, so I was on the right lines with some things, but most of the things are like completely wow. And yeah, that's just what I love in like a mystery thriller. Anyway, I have returned that book on Audible, so I got like my 1 credit back for this month. And with that credit, I got Daisy Hates by Jessa Hastings. So that is the 2nd book in the Magnolia Parks series universe. It's the 2nd book in like the Magnolia Parks universe, but it's the 1st book in like the Daisy Hates series. So basically, I knew it follows like different people, but right, so someone like explained it to me really well, that there's the Magnolia Parks universe, so where all these characters like live and so on, but there's a Magnolia Parks series and a Daisy Hates series in this universe. So it's the 2nd book in the universe, but the 1st book in the Daisy Hates series, if that makes sense. it clicked for me that way. But yeah, Magnolia books, I wasn't into it as much as I hoped I would be. So that's unfortunate, but I kind of I've been avoiding Daisy Haites because of it, because I'm scared of not being into it. But with like some of the tropes that are in Daisy Haites, I feel like I could potentially really like it. Potentially. Yeah, I downloaded it. Oh, and it's on my April TBR, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I chose it for April. And I've had it on my past TBRs and I never read it. So, it's time. But I don't know whether to start that first or As Good as Dead, because I've also got that on my library I've downloaded. Oh, also, I have been reading Hopeless as well by Elsie Silver, so the last book in the Chestnut Spring series, and I am 15% of the way through, and it's been okay so far. It's not been like that, like, I don't know, magical. I think it's gonna pick up now, because now is where like the fake engagement happens, and I was so confused, like how you can go from what we had before to fake engagement, but now the way they like set it up, the way Elsie Silver set it up is just so perfect and it all makes sense. Like you just never think there could be like a fake engagement going on, and then suddenly there is, and it's not like it's, well, it has come out of nowhere, but at the same time it hasn't. Like there's a backstory and explanations and so on, and it makes sense to do the fake engagement, which is just so good. I love it when it's unrealistic but it makes sense. So like it obviously wouldn't happen in real life, but it makes sense for it to, like go the way it goes. Yeah, I just love that. I also need to redo my nails because they are not looking well. Yeah, that's where we are. No, but why are we back to having to pull the curtains closed because the weather outside is not bright enough to like light up the room? Where has the sun gone again? It was literally only here for like 2 days and now it's gone again. It's rainy again and it's dark and dull again. What is going on? Anyway, everyone, welcome to day 3 of this reading vlog. I have started the second book of A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, and I think I kept on saying it's called As Good as Dead, but that's actually the third book. The second book is called Good Girl, Bad Blood. Yeah, so I started listening to that, and it's been okay so far. I haven't had any like major connecting points yet, I guess. It's just been okay. And I think I listened to like 1 hour something of it, but it's like 12 or 13 hours or something like that. Anyway, so it's a long one and I've only got a bit way through. Also, I've been majorly into Hopeless by Elsie Silver. I've been reading that on my Kindle, and every time my friend went like somewhere to do something, I was just like got the Kindle out and carried on reading. And every time he came back and he's like, I saw you reading, and I'm like, yeah, because it's so good. Yeah, so definitely recommend that. I think did I reach the 50% mark yesterday? If I didn't, I'm like 40 something percent of the way through, but nearly halfway through. And I'm just so excited because it's going so well. And yeah, I'm just so happy with the way the book is going. And is it gonna be a 5-star read? Potentially. Is it gonna be my favorite book in the Chestnut Spring series? Potentially. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Let's not hype it up that much. Oh, also got a new fish. I don't know if I told you guys. Well, we got 2 new fish. We've got 2 little black ones because we have the white one and the gold one died. I don't know, this is a very random fish update, but I think I've shown you guys the fishes before. So there they are hiding, right? I'll show you in a bit properly. Oh, here we go. Right, so that's the white one. She's called Pearl. And there's the little black one just doing its thing. And yeah, so we had Pearl and Goldie died. Very sad. Rest in peace, Goldie. And then we got 2 new fish, Bonnie and Clyde. Yeah, my friend named them. And then one of the blackfish died, but we don't know which one. So now we have a blackfish left, but we don't know if it's Bonnie or Clyde. So we just gotta wait for it to grow up a bit more so we can see if it's like a girl or a boy. If we can see if it's a girl or a boy. Honestly, we looked this up on Google so many times of like, how do you know if it's a girl or if it's a boy? And I'm pretty sure we still don't know. Because I think Pearl is a girl. He thinks Pearl is a girl. We thought Goldie was a boy, but oh my god. I just got an email saying Funny Story by Emily Harrow was delivered. Wait, let me just check the release date for that, because I'm pretty sure that was not today. Was it? I had an email this morning saying it was dispatched, and then like it's on its way, and then it was gonna come tomorrow, and then expected 23rd of April. I got it a day early. Oh my god. Well, it's in Liverpool and I'm not in Liverpool, but I'm going back today, hopefully, and I am picking that book up. Oh my god. I love it when pre-orders come like right on time or a day early. This is the second pre-order that I got a day early. Very happy, very happy. That's all I'm saying. Sorry, what was I even talking about? Oh yeah, the fish. So yeah, we don't know who's a girl, who's a boy, but we just assume. Yeah. So we don't know if the current black one is Bonnie or Clyde, but we'll see. Also, we have some snails. I don't know how much you can see that. You've got, I can't point backwards. Got a snail up there. And, oi, leave it alone. Pearl has been eating all the snails. She goes to them, like they're on the wall just, you know, doing their stuff, cleaning, well, feeding, but cleaning for us. And Pearl goes to them, taps them until they fall, and if they land upside down, she just sucks them out and eats them. Yeah. We got told at Pets at Home that goldfish eat everything, so yeah, but we still get snails. Usually if we get like lots of them, like 5 to 10 at a time, then they're fine for a while because they kind of like, I don't know, stick together, team effort, I don't know. But if we only get like 1 or 2, 3, they die within like a few days because Pearl just goes after them. But yeah, the little blackfish is fine. Honestly, it's so little compared to Pearl. Like, I go to look and I'm like, I can't even see the blackfish because it's always at the back hiding. Oh, and with the food, like Pearl already knows, like, okay, we come here, we give the food, and she's like, nom 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 nom. And then the blackfish, The poor little fish is so confused. Like, the food comes down in the middle, and then the fish just suddenly darts around the back, but like the food is in the middle front, darts around the back. And I'm like, hi, come here, come here. And then the fish comes to the front and the looks towards me, and the food is behind it. And he's like, where is it? Where is it? I can't find it. And I'm like, yeah, it's right there, dude. It's right there. But he just doesn't know it yet. So cute. Right, that's enough of the fish talk. I don't know what to do next. I don't feel like reading right now. I feel like I've had like enough of reading for a bit. Because like the past 2 days, like this weekend, oh, it's Monday by the way. This weekend, I've just been reading and reading and reading and reading. And if I wasn't like physically reading my Kindle, I was listening to the book through like an audiobook. And I think I've like exhausted my brain a bit. So maybe we're taking a little break. But once we are reading once we are reading again, I'll pick you up. Okay guys, I have relocated and I fully acknowledge this is no longer a reading vlog. Like, I am still reading, but I've been talking off on a tangent about a bunch of different things. And now we have a book haul. Right, from Waterstones we have... Oh, I forgot this was this. You know guys, a few minutes ago I said about a funny story coming early. Oh my god. It's a Waterstones exclusive edition. Okay, so it's hardback, but look. Look at that. That's freaking beautiful, isn't it? Right. Well. Oh my god, that looks beautiful. I'm not a fan of hardbacks, but I already have Happy Place as a hardback, so this is just a nice addition. Also this, just the painted edges. Too good to be true. Oh, also, is there anything under the cover? No, it's just orange. Oh. I don't know why, in some people's videos, I'm pretty sure they're like American booktubers, but whenever they take the cover of the hardbacks, there's like a little picture underneath, and I'm like, I don't have that in the UK. I'm so happy about this. New releases part 2 reading vlog coming. Also, I have got up to 64% of Hopeless on my phone, on like the Kindle app, while I was on the train, because it was very full when I had to stand up, and it was easier to hold my phone than my Kindle. That's it. But yeah, 64% of the way through, and I honestly didn't want to stop reading, but the train stopped, and like I had to get off, I had to walk home, so I had to stop. Yeah. Right, so I think I'm gonna go back to read Hopeless and potentially finish it today. And also, while I was waiting for my train, I have placed an order. And it's bad because it's an extra 3 books. But what can you do? So the way I finished Keeping 13, well, I got Saving 6, Redeeming 6, and Taming 7. I'm just so excited to have all those books and just to keep reading that series, because yeah, I don't care much for like the 6, but I want to get to Taming 7 so bad. Like, it's been out for a little while now, and I really wanted to read it as like soon as it comes out, but because I haven't finished like the rest of the series, I can't. So now I have to keep reading. Also, with my Right, so I would have had to buy the books anyway because it's not on Kindle Unlimited, it's not on like Audible, it's not on anywhere, right? So I would have had to buy it anyway. So now at least I've got like the physical copies to read when they do come. And also because my Kindle Unlimited is expiring in like 5 days, I think. Because of that, at least I'll have books to read. It's not like I already have about 90 unread books on my TBR. And this just adds to it. Oh, and my friend got me a book from Asda. It was the last copy on the shelf, and I was like, oh my god, I need that. But I'll get that out in a minute because it's at like the bottom of my bag that I was carrying. And then we're gonna put it on the shelf and I'm gonna show you guys because this is a very special moment and it's gonna be awesome. Okay guys, this is the current shelf situation. So there's more books coming from that series, so I don't know how that's gonna fit on there. And then that's complete. Hopeless is gonna go there when I finish it. This is complete. I really want to get a paperback of Crescent City 3, but we're not there yet. And then Funny Story is gonna go over here somewhere. Again, don't know how that's gonna fit there, but we'll see. And then this is complete. The new Housemaid book is coming soon. I haven't read Daisy Hates yet. And then here, are we ready? So my friend got me this, which is this book, but it's gonna fit perfectly. Right, let me just do it. Oh my god, look at that. Look at that. So it's all the same size, it's all the same like design, and like it's all like spray painted edges. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with this, but we're definitely keeping those. Hello peeps, it is day 4 of this vlog, I think. I don't know, it's Tuesday. And I had a bit of a somewhat professional, somewhat funeral clothes fit for today because I had this work event thing going on. But I just got back, it's 3:31 and I got some parcels that I need to pick up and then we can unbox. One of the parcels is books. I think the other one's not a parcel. I think it's more like a letter, but I guess we'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna go and pick up the parcels now because apparently there's 2 and gonna unbox some books. Also, reading update, I finished Hopeless by Elsie Silver on the train and I ended up giving it 4 stars because I don't know, I really liked it, but for some reason I've rated a lot of books 5 stars at the start of the year and now I'm a bit like, maybe I lost the definition of what was 5 stars and I need to like rethink it. So I've just not been rating books 5 stars since like February, March. So yeah, here I am and yeah, I'll get back to you in a sec with some unboxing. Another parcel of books. Yes, I know I have gone overboard this year with book buying and I do need to stop. But there are still so many books that I want to buy. It's not okay. It's not okay that so many books exist and they cost so much money and I can't get them. But yeah, I do need to stop buying books. Right. God, I nearly sat on the scissors. Okay, so these should be the books I talked about ordering yesterday. and they came early. So I ordered it from my account, not my friend's, because my friend has Prime and I usually get like credits and stuff. But anyway, I ordered it off my account, so I didn't have like the free delivery, free next day delivery. I had like free delivery in general, and it said these books are coming on Thursday. And then today I was at my work thing and I got a notification saying out for delivery. So I was very happy. Unless this is not, no, it is the books. I was gonna say, because it did feel a bit not heavy considering these are like big books, but are you ready, guys? Okay, I want to go in order, but okay, let me just, I don't even know what comes next. Okay, so we have Saving Six and Redeeming Six, which is book 3 and 4 in the Boys of Tommen series. And we also have Taven 7, which is a very new release, and it's book 5, is that right? Book 5. The numbers are confusing me because it says 6 and 7, but no, it's book 5 in the Boys of Tommen series. So these follow one couple, and this is a new couple. But oh my god, this is smaller. This is smaller than I expected. Why is it smaller? This is like a bigger one, but like, yeah, why is this smaller? No! My favorite character and it's smaller. Well, let's hope it still has all the good stuff. Yeah, so this is probably gonna be in part 2 of my new releases, reading new releases video, because this is a new release and it's a very anticipated read for me. And I can't wait to get to it. But first, I have to read these two to get to this one. So we've got one book that is, how many pages? 623. Yeah, we've got 623 and oh god, no way. 927, is it? 927. Well. But this has different paper. This is like white, and this is like normal book paper. What is going on? I don't know if you guys can see the difference. Can you see the difference that this is like whiter than this? This is like, I don't know, normal book paper, and this is like paper you print on. Strange. Anyway, now I've got all the books to add to my Boys of Tommen series collection. I've got all the books that are out so far. There should be another one with 7 something soon, hopefully. I don't know if there is a release date for that yet. If there is, I'll put it up here. And whatever the title is, I don't know anything about it yet, to be honest. The only thing I knew was this coming out in April. So yeah, that is where we are. I was thinking of ending this video here, but no, not yet. Let's keep vlogging. I was actually thinking of doing like a weekly vlog thing, and then I wanted to start so badly on Monday, and then I just didn't last Monday, and yeah, here we are. Another book update. So I finished Hopeless on my way to Ormskirk, and then on the way back on the train, I started reading Things We Left Behind by Lucy Score. It's the 3rd book in the Knock 'Em Out trilogy. Is that right? It's a small town romance series, and each book follows a different couple. And this book follows Sloane, a librarian, and Lucian, I was gonna say Lucian, who's kind of like a bad guy, but like a good guy, but like he's got some criminal boss things going on, as far as I'm aware. But yeah, I'm very intrigued to read about them because we have been introduced to them as individuals in the first two books, and there's always been a lot of sexual tension between them. So now I'm curious to find out what their story is. And yeah, that is where we are. Honestly, I walked so much today and it didn't, when I was walking, I was just like, oh, this doesn't feel as tiring as it like usually does, just like walking up hills and stuff. And then now that I'm sitting here, now it's hitting me like, oh yeah, it's nice to sit down. Yeah. Right. I gotta go and do some things. So I shall get back to you if I have another update. Bye.